Hey guys, in this little video I'm just going to walk you through briefly how to use the little guide sheet for our underwater self-portraits. So now this is just a guide and a suggestion. If you have different things that you would like to add to your portrait that are not in the on the sheet, that is totally fine. That's always okay. So first things first, I'm going to have you guys, this is going to be a bust self-portrait, so like from kind of like your chest up, so we're not going to see your whole body in here. We're going to start out by holding the paper long and tall, and on the back, please put your name, your class code, and the number desk that you sit at, because if I ever want to try to get your papers on your desk a little quicker, I might do this before you come in. So once you have your paper long and tall, start in the center of the page, and I would like you to draw kind of a U shape for your jawline, okay? And the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to make sure that these are nice and big. We want to really focus on the face in here. Now I'm doing this in Sharpie, you're going to do this part in pencil. I'm just doing Sharpie so it's a little bit more visible on the screen. Then the next thing you're going to do is your hairline. Now I have one with kind of a little dip, but if you have a shape that's a little different, that's fine as well. You can make that different. Then step 4 is to do your neck. And then step 5, and this is where we start getting into like choices, you can have your arms up or you can have them down. It's up to you. If you have a different way you want to have your arms, or something like that, that's fine. These are just 2 ideas. So let's just pretend that I'm going to have my arms up. And when you're using the guide sheet, any areas that are in bold, that's the thing that you add to that picture. And then step 6 is to do your eyes. You can have eyes open or closed. I'm going to make mine open. So I do kind of just like, and it actually shows you right here, almost like a 6A, 6B, 6C on steps on how to do the eyes. So I do kind of like a little rainbow shape, circle, and then close it up. I know those are a little uneven. And then there we go. Okay. So once we have our eyes done, then we're going to do our nose. Now, if you are going to have a regular nose, you can just sort of do it like this where you can see your nose. Or if you want to do goggles, you can follow the steps to draw the goggles. I am going to just do a regular nose. So I'm going to do this kind of like curved, angled L shape, and then a little nostril. If you have a different way you want to do your nose, that's fine too. And then you're going to choose whether you want to have holding your breath or a snorkel. Now you can also do a different mouth, that's totally fine, but I wanted to show you how to do holding your breath because it's kind of funny. So instead of having a regular size mouth where the points would be here, we're going to pucker the lips. So we're going to start, it's only going to be about as wide as the nose, and then you're going to go up and then down like that, so it's like your lips are puckered, and then like a little shape down there. Now right now it looks kissy, but don't worry, it's not going to look kissy once we add the cheeks, because we're going to do a curve like this and then a curve up here and here. So now it looks like you're holding your breath instead of giving a smoochy kiss. Now we're going to do the ears. All right, so because even if you wear your hair down, when you jump into the water it immediately flies up. So for ears we're going to do kind of this little rounded half heart shape, and then you can do a little shape inside as well. Then we're going to add eyebrows. Now you want to think about your expression when you do the eyebrows. So are you going to look surprised and your eyebrows are going to be up? Are you going to look mad because someone pushed you in the pool so your eyebrows are down? Are they just going to be kind of neutral? So it's up to you. So I'm going to just make mine just sort of neutral, but that's totally up to you. And then you want to think about your swimwear. So there's a lot of choices for this. You could do a tank top, swimsuit, you could do a two-piece top. You can do a rash guard, a wetsuit, whatever you want. So in here, I'm just going to do sort of a collar. I'm going to have like one of those little sun rash guard things. But you can do it any way you want. And then, you know, you want to put designs and stuff on there to make it cute. You can make it any kind that you want. And now we're going to look on step 12, which is our hair. Now, I have a lot of different types of hair in here because there are a lot of different kinds of hair. But basically what you're doing is you're starting at the hairline and you're making lines that are either straight going up or wavy going up. So I'm gonna do two kind of basic ones. I'm gonna do a really short one and a really long one. So I am going to start out over here. I'm gonna do very short. So I'm just gonna do these kind of little, almost like spiky lines. And sorry, the bell's gonna ring soon, warning. If you hear that in the background. There's almost like little flames. Now, if your hair was curly, these lines would just be wavy, okay? And then if you're doing long hair, like let's say I'm doing long curly, you're just gonna start here and go up like this, okay? For braids, you would just make them close together and make like a little X on them. If you have a different way to do braids, that's fine too. And then we also have things, if you want to add things like goggles, you can, and I show you step by step how to do that on there. If you wanted to have like a necklace on and it's like floating up, you would do sort of up like that, stick up, and then whatever's on your necklace. You can add eyelashes, freckles, birthmarks. Now for bubbles, bubbles are a great thing to add in the background because whenever someone jumps into water, there's always bubbles because they're disturbing the water, they're breathing. So you do circle, and then you can do a curved line, and then connect it. And then anything else you want to add, sea creatures or anything like that, depending on if you're in a pool or the ocean, it's completely up to you. So have fun with this and be creative.